my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. You're live with Expresso here on SABC3, and it's a big day for the channel. In fact, I'm incredibly excited. The Insider SA is a brand new lifestyle show launching today on SABC3, which will share the stories of incredible people and businesses that inspire us all to make better choices and create meaningful experiences. And boy, don't we need more of that right now. Whether it be food, art, design, technology, fashion, artisans, or entrepreneurs, the show is set to feature stories with a strong focus on sustainability, innovation, collaboration, and community. What a message to be sending right at the moment. And this morning, Pat van Heerden, the head of Bouquet for SABC3, joins us to tell us a little bit more about the show and what we can expect. Pat, a very good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Very excited to have a new show. And last night we went to another new show that's launching, trending, or that launched yesterday. So we're very excited.
So are we. We obviously got to chat to the stars of Trending SA. Brilliant team you've assembled there. Great talk content. Now we need some great lifestyle content, and there seems to be obviously a lot going on at the moment that needs to, I think we all need a bit of inspiration. Can you tell us a bit more about what the focus of the show is going to be?
I think the focus was to say, you know, we're in a difficult period and there are so many challenges facing both the earth and our society at the moment. How are people responding to it, and how are people really making a difference in terms of creating a better world? And so this lifestyle program is really about that. It's about inspired people who really prioritize sustainability and are looking at ways to respond creatively to this challenge. Yes.
I absolutely love that, and I think we're starting to see now some incredible human stories emerge from our shared COVID experience, but we are seeing the best of what South Africa can do when the chips are down. Now, I know, having lived on the inside of the channel for a while now, how important it is that you create shows that differentiate themselves from each other. From a very impressive lineup at the moment on SABC3, what makes the Insider stand out, do you think?
I think what we're doing at the moment is trying to progressively move to more local programming. And this has been a challenge in terms of finances. But what we are doing now is looking at programs like The Insider to say, what are our people doing? How do our people sit on a local stage that is equal to global players? In other words, that they're doing things, sustainable things that are equal to anywhere in the world, and we should be able to prioritize that. And it's a lifestyle show like this is really about connection. It's about who is our community and how do we connect to them. And through local television, that's what you do. SVODs like Netflix are not about connecting with our people in particular. And that's what we want to do with The Insider, to saying SABC3 is your citizens channel. It's your network. And let's see what you're doing in this time of COVID.
I love that, where we move from aspirational to inspirational, where it actually actions us to do something and make a difference in our own communities. Can you give us a sneak peek about the different kinds of experts, the innovators that are going to be inspiring us on the show?
Well, I'm very excited. I mean, some of the people that are coming up, I'm excited for the fact that someone's taken a Land Rover, I think it's a Land Rover, and converted it into an electric vehicle for game driving, which I think is amazing. I think it's a guy called John Jacob who's done that. And he's a South African and is converting old cars into new electric vehicles, which means you can have a quieter game drive, you're more sustainable, you're not spewing diesel all over the universe, which I think is very exciting. Then there's a woman who's creating these perfumes out of fynbos, which I also immediately want to go and get some and spread all over my body every morning when I wake up. So, and then you're also having a look at Stephanie Whale, which I think that's the way you say her surname, but she's sort of recreating pageants. And then Capitec as well are doing some amazing things with their apps. So there are a whole lot of different people coming up. I was also excited about Katakani Moreku, who is doing sustainable fashion. He's creating things from waste, which I think is just fantastic. He's got some, I mean, even the way he looks is just like, I want to go and buy that right now. Well, not encouraging random buying, but that's worth buying. It's local, it's sustainable.
I love this, giving us choices, because I think the way that I am motivated now, post this experience, as I say, this shared experience of COVID, you want to help people, you want to see the country grow around you, and we really desperately do want those personal connections. And I think SABC3's brand is very much about those personal connections. How do you think Insider SA is going to complement the SABC3 brand? How does it tie into the bigger picture?
Well, SABC3 is really moving towards saying, what are the millennials doing and what are progressive thinking people doing? How do our citizens get active? How do they belong to the channel? How do we make South Africa a better place? These are about people who are actively citizens in the country, who want to stay, but want to see themselves on a global stage. And I think that if we say that, then Insider is so perfect in terms of really shining a light on people who are being innovative around sustainability in our country, or responding to crises with such extraordinarily creative ways.
I know that you care first and foremost about your viewer. They are, I think, the most important dynamic in any new show that you release. Who is this show for? Who is going to get the most out of watching and being inspired by this show, do you think?
It is about South Africans living in our country who really see themselves as citizens, who are looking at each other and saying, what are you doing to respond progressively and creatively in our world? And I think that's what this show is for all those people out there living in our country that want to say, how can we be inspired and how can we make a real difference? And how can we make a difference as a community?
I'm starting to feel that the show was made for me, which is a good thing. If I'm inspired and I haven't even seen it yet, you know you're on the right path. Congratulations. I know it's a long road to get to this point and how much work goes into creating something truly special. So all the best of luck. Enjoy your second big reveal for the week. Enjoy watching it as much as I'm sure we are going to as well, Pat.
Thank you so much. What a wonderful show. And thank you for getting up so early every morning.
Because we love it. We love being the first faces that you see, but this is something to look forward to tonight. Don't miss out on the opportunity to be inspired by local experts and innovators this evening with the launch of the Insider SA, 7:30 p.m. Make it a date. And then there'll be a repeat on Saturday at 8 p.m. And stay tuned. We're going to catch up with Nick Hammond to find out what it's like to narrate South Africa's hottest new show. Yes, he will be the voice of the show. But if you're like me and you cannot wait any longer, here's just a little taste of what you can expect.
This Tuesday evening at 7:30 on SABC3, catch the premiere of the Insider SA as we feature exciting innovators. Meet the dynamic woman who's changing the face of the Miss South Africa brand. See how a young creative is turning trash into designer fashion. And discover how innovation can turn a small apartment into a dream living space. That's the Insider SA, starting Tuesday, 4th August at 7:30. Repeat Saturday night at 8. Only on SABC3.